Hi and welcome to my new video. Today I will show you the client Weepcraft. It's a hack client for Minecraft. I'm doing this because I want to start a little hack client comparison here on YouTube. And the second reason is that the developer of my most favorite client, Nodus, stopped developing. Sketch says he's done with Nodus and he's not programming anymore. So if the next Minecraft update comes out, you need to get another hack client here. And the first one I will show you is Weepcraft. So I will go through the installation process because the previous video was in German and I'm doing this again here in English. And after this we will go in the game and check the settings and the features of the client. So to the installation you go to first you have to download this Weepcraft update jar here. The download link is in the description. After this you go to the start button here, enter %app_data% and hit enter. So now you're in the roaming folder. Here you can go to the .minecraft folder here. Now you go to the binary folder, and in this folder you should see your Minecraft.jar. Just delete it and insert this Weepcraft update jar here. Drag and drop it in. And now rename it to Minecraft.jar and you're done. This is very easy. The installation is always very easy. And now we will go into the game and I will show you the settings and the features of the client. See you back in the game. So welcome back in the game, guys. This is Weepcraft, as you can see on the splash screen, and there's two Weepcraft buttons here. This is Weepcraft version 4.0, which is currently working for Minecraft 1.5.2. Let's go to the options and to the video settings here. As you can see, Optifine is included in this mod. That means you can edit all your fancy graphics settings here. Yes, now I will go to a multiplayer server and show you the hacks and features of Weepcraft. But first I will show you these features here. There is an account manager, which is the same feature as the offline name in Nodus. You can add here accounts by pressing direct/add. Just add a username, I don't know, MC1, and leave the password form here blank to make an offline name here, and now press the add button. You should see here your account and the pass should say cracked, and now you can log in and it should have changed your name to the name you inserted here. Yes, there are two functions on the top, which is random and Mac bands check. These settings are only for VIPs, so I'm not a donator now, but maybe in the future I will donate something to do a VIP review from this hack client here. Okay, let's get back to the proxy manager. There's always a proxy function in this mod. The checker here is only for VIPs, but you can connect or add a proxy. Just find some proxy and insert the IP and the port number here and press add and then connect to a proxy server. So let's go back, and here are another Weepcraft features on the left top corner here. When you press this button, let's go from the top to the bottom. You can disable Weepcraft here to play with the normal Minecraft client. These two functions are VIP functions. It's account checker and account cracker. I don't really know how this account cracker works. I think it's just some kind of brute force magic. We will see it when I get my donators status. And yes, there's also some server crashing features like Pawnage, Crasher and Spammer. If you press something of this, it will open up a window outside of the game where you can type spam message and something and press start spamming the server. If you successfully spammed or crashed the server, you can do the ping and to see if a server is currently up or down. And there's also a force update function where you can update your Weepcraft client here, and you don't always need to go to the website and check for a new version. If you press yes, it will download a Minecraft update, which you need to rename to the Minecraft jar, as always, as you know from Nodus and some other stuff. So I'm currently on the newest version, I don't want to update now, and I press no. Okay, that were the functions outside of the game. And now I will go to hydrocitygaming.com and show you some of the hacks and features of Weepcraft. See you back in the game. Hi and welcome back in the game. As you can see, it looks a bit different than other hack clients because you don't see the GUI here. And there are two different versions how you can activate hacks. You can activate them with the GUI, or you can activate them through the console. First I will show you how to activate hacks over the GUI menu. To bring it up to the front, you need to press the left control key. Now you got the cursor here, and you should see this menu tab. You can drag and drop it anywhere on the screen where you want to. And now you can expand this menu tab here with the plus key, and you get this sub menus here. The important one, the most important one, is the hack hub, because you can control almost all hacks over this hack hub here. To enable it, just tick this box here and expand it with the plus. Now you can go through these menus here with the arrow keys on your keypad here. And if you want to go into sub menu, here to go to the sub menu of player menu to activate player related hacks, you just press the right arrow key and you get into the sub menu. And with the enter key you can activate all the hacks here, like ghost, flight, sprint and so on. I will not explain all of those hack features because I uploaded a list in the description, and it would take much too long to explain all those features. This client got so much features, it's really awesome. On the auto menu you can do automated commands like auto eat, auto disconnect when you're low on health and something. There's also menu, world menu, like no weather, day to make night to day, wall hack to see entities through the walls, warnings, full bright, Jesus to walk on water and so on. There's also a graphic menu to see the big names, like from this guy here in the front. There's a build menu, like the nuker. Everyone knows the nuker, fast plays, tunneler. Some of those are only for VIPs, like the excavator. If you want to activate them, it says you're not a VIP, you need to donate $5 or $10. And yes, I will get my VIP donator status next week, and I will do another video on the VIP related hacks and to see it's worth the money. Okay, so now in the combat menu here, combat related hacks like aimbot. There's also save AFK, which is really useful if you want to stay on a server and you won't get kicked because the hack always jumps every minute. There's an AFK detect, which is really good. If someone is AFK, you get his position and it says in the chat who is AFK. Then there's also a knockback version to deal a heavy knockback, a click aimbot, for so many modes, emo to kill yourself, god mode. God mode and some things only work if the server has no anti-cheat at all, and this basically, in single player mode it works, but in multiplayer there's almost no god mode. So there's also an anti-knockback feature, so you won't get knockback when you get hit and so on. Graphics menu, you can do here track players ESP, so you see what the players have, what the players were. So armors or something. Yes, that's player ESP. It's armor ESP, sorry. You see over the heads of the people what they're wearing, and yes. So there is also a waypoint function. If you die somewhere and don't remember, it will tell you the waypoint of your death. And the last but not least, X-ray. X-ray is a bit complicated here. To activate it, you need to go to the world menu and go to X-ray here and activate it with the enter key. because by default it's not binded to any key on your keypad. You need to do this on your own. I will show you now how to do this and how to configure the X-ray for yourself. To configure the X-ray you can go to keybinds here and expand it by the plus key here, and you search for X-ray and now press the X button to bind it onto your X key. That means if you go with escape out of this menu and press the X key, it starts up X-ray. Okay, let's go back to the menu. As you can see, you can bind all these functions on your keypad, so you don't need to go to the GUI and activate them on this way. That's much faster. You can also edit the X-ray blocks here. You just go on the plus key and you can here tick the items you want to see in the X-ray. So I'm just ticking my resources like gold, iron, coal, some diamonds maybe, TNT, and here's diamonds too. So now I'll go out of the menu and press X, and as you can see it shows up the coal, the iron, gold, diamonds and so on. So now let's deactivate the X-ray and go back to the menu. There are other things you can activate like settings, this screen function to print out some informations on the screen, like the frames per second, the name, the chords. I think the chords are quite important. You got here your chords, and you can also do, I don't know, I don't really need these other things here. You can enable the console here to enter commands, and there's also an array list, but I will explain this in another video. And the text radar, it will remind you in the chat here down if someone enters your location. So you can activate the radar here. You should get this here. Okay. So you got the radar here, and you see on this graphical interface where the people are. They are red points and you're in the middle. Sorry, they are white points and you're in the middle. And you can also see the name and where they're moving. And on the text radar, you can see who is in your near area and how much blocks is he away. So this guy is 17 blocks away from me. There's also a GUI config which you can expand here to edit the colors of the GUI, but I don't really care about this. Also there's an information tab about you. You can drop it anywhere if you want to see this, how much your health is, hunger, armor and so on. So basically that were all of the functions from the GUI, and now I will show you how to configure hex in the console. So now I'll show you how to activate hex through the console. To bring the console to the front you need to press the right shift key, and the console should pop up on the top here. And now you can type here help to get a list of all the commands and press enter. Now on the left bottom corner you should see a list of all available commands. So if you want to activate the hack, just type the command in the console, like Jesus to walk on water, and press the enter key. And now you should see Jesus is enabled, and if I press enter again it's disabled. If you don't know how the command works, you can press only, for instance here, step, and you should see down there what the command needs. Also it needs step, then a space, set, and then the number of set the steps ID. So space and type number, I don't know, 2, 3, and press the enter key. So now it works, and to activate it now you need to do step and the enter key. Now it's enabled, and to disable it just press the enter key again. So with the console you can activate all the hacks too. And basically that was my tutorial on all of the functions from this hack here. And Weepcraft, I think Weepcraft is much better than Nodus, and I'm currently staying with Weepcraft, and I hope I get my donator status next week so I can do a review on the donator functions. So thanks for watching, and please stay tuned for more videos. I will try to keep them up every week, and thanks for watching and see you later. Bye.